let's welcome the winning coach, Coach Gavin Hunt. Coach, if you could start by giving us your analysis of the game.
From minute 1 to minute 90.
Pardon?
No. Yeah, I thought the first half, we could have made the game safe. We had some good opportunities, didn't make it safe. And then once you turn and play against a win, and then they got a goal before half time, which is always tough. And when they know, and then once they make the 4 changes, they take off and they go a little bit shorter, they come out the space, and they turn in, where we're not going to go in, and so then they start playing, and then you're under pressure because now they start moving, and they're downwind, and you can't get out. So it was a frustrating afternoon. The pitch wasn't very good for both sides. I think the pitch was really... Do they have a lawnmower here in Durban? No, obviously not. The pitch was really tough to play on. So, but as I said to the players at half time, we're going to battle here and go through, and we'll battle the way, and that was the most important thing.
Thank you. Can we take the questions?
Coach, I caught.
Can the show off so that we can take the first 3 and then the coach will respond to the first 3? Yes. Okay.
I think it was around the 70th, 80th minute there. You were speaking to Chandra, and you spoke about your frustrations in the second half. What was the most annoying part about that?
Well, when you've got a lot of young players like we've got, I think the game intelligence, you got to play football with intelligence. And with their fullbacks coming so high up on the pitch, that's where the space was for us to go in. And we didn't play that ball. We want to play into feet, and we want to play into the strikers, into the striker, where we should be playing down the sides. Now, that's just immaturity, and we're only playing on the turnover. We're not playing without the ball and these type of things. And that's what he's got to learn, a guy like Sandra. He's got to learn to play without the ball. And besides the 2 goals, he's certainly got to look, at his performance, But those are things that young players will learn. Eme gave the penalty away, he's got to learn. We could have just let him run off sides, so on and so on. So these are all things that I've got to, But as I said, we've played a lot of youngsters this year, more than anybody. And it's the future of the club. We have to do it. That's what we have to do. So we're going to have dips and forms, but what they give is, energy, and they really can be good players if they do the other side of the game. The other side of the game, they have to learn. And that's the biggest problem in South African football, is game intelligence.
Thank you, Coach. Going once, going twice. No, you said it's fine.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Yes.
Okay, shoot.
Coach, get a little bit of a breather now.
Jeez, thank God.
How are you going to use it?
Me personally, where I'm going. I have to go back in that classroom from Monday till Monday. Look, it'll give us a little bit of training time. We've had no training time for 2 months now. We don't train. I mean, we come in, we do 30 minutes and go home. And, you can't train. We've travelled, where we've been in 2 weeks, Cape Town, Polokwane, Algeria, back, Durban. It's just crazy. So we haven't trained that's the last 2 years. I won't even go back further. So we've had a lot of up and down time. And I need to work with the players, which I haven't. But we're also looking at players, so it's been really frustrating for me, but hey, nobody really cares. So I've got to just keep doing it.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to ask, obviously, you have a squad of kids in the building.
Yeah.
How are you managing? Because the kids probably want to play more. Maybe that.
Yeah, they've played a lot. They've played a lot. I mean, there's no team in South Africa who've done what we've done. They've played a lot of football. And obviously we have to make a few decisions, and these stuff, so we, there's a trial and error and trial. I mean, the 2 that came on today, the one's hasn't played Tiski football, he plays under 18 football. He's never been on an aeroplane. So, these are things that, I've got to, there's a lot involved, Never stayed in a hotel. So, don't eat that, don't eat like, do this, do that, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot to going on here, you know what I mean,
Gavin, you haven't won this trophy, if I'm not mistaken, since 2012. What's a desire to you this season?
just try and play the next game. I think for us, we just got to, I mean, we've got an eye on trying to get back into CAF. I think there's 4 teams for 2 spots, in my opinion. So that's going to be tough. We did it last season. We're going to try and do it again. And then when the cup game comes, where we draw, that's, I'm not really concerned with that now. I think it's important for us to just concentrate, get to the next game and get to the next game, Try and get a few players back here and there,
Coach, and just on the break that you're about to go on, how nice is it to go into it with the win, obviously after the frustration of getting so many draws this year?
Yeah, December we played here, they beat us 3-1, so that wasn't the nicest January, we lost, because we should have gone second then. And all the breaks, generally we've been bad the game before, so this gives us a better feeling, but now, we'll see.
Coach Gavin, you talk about you being there, pushing for the second spot. Of course, everyone is pushing for that spot.
The only league, another league, yeah.
But, you're still introducing the youngsters. Do you think at some point you don't give enough credit for yourself for the work you've done? Or you don't want to stick on something?
Nah, it's not for me, Nah, don't worry about that. Nah.
Coach, you've worked with a lot of these youngsters now from over the years. You spoke about someone that's never been on an aeroplane, but we're dealing with an 18-year-old Chandra who's just ripping it up at the moment. What becomes the most important factor that you could contribute to his career now in terms of...
Well, I'm the only one who'll tell him the truth, won't I? You as a media won't tell the truth. That's the truth. So his parents are not going to tell him the truth. His agent is not going to tell him the truth. I'm the only one that tells him the truth. So that's my job, is to keep people's feet in the ground, keep them working, keep them doing things, getting better, this doesn't help as well, does it? You know what I mean? I'm fantastic, he scored 2 goals, but this doesn't help, you know what I'm saying? We need him go through a little bit of, and I'm super excited, I'm not, but I'm the guy that's got to pick up the pieces all the time, and say, hey, this, that, like Akon has been all over the media, this, that, Nigeria, the only one in the best valley, that Nigerian team. The ones that play Sunday afternoons. Sorry, it's a joke. So, you need to keep these boys on the feet on the ground. I've had it for years, done it for years, many of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coach.
Just one.
Sure.
Coach, sorry to just leave this on at the end, but with regards to the game, I think this is your first win against Coach Vivi this season. We spoke to him about that before the game. How do you feel now?
He said they're not beating you.
I can't answer that question.